What up? Shout out to everybody, y'all. How y'all doing? Setting up the chat. Setting up a Breakfast Club hangout, y'all. Setting up everything. Larry D's Tanks and More. What's up, my brother? How you doing? Appreciate you being here. Everyone's sleeping, I guess. Yes. Well, it wasn't scheduled, you know. You know what I mean? With my crazy time. Making sure I should set up everything at the same time. So I have to do a less touching here. Let me set this up right here also. Let me get this notification. Let me get a Hangouts. Larry says, love the nano tanks you show. Thank you, my brother. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I'm loving them. They're nice, man. Real nice. I'm trying to paste this to see if this is the link in case somebody want to join. But yeah, man, I'm loving the little setups. They're nice. So it's been snowing over here overnight, y'all. It was a nice, beautiful day yesterday. Out of nowhere, it started snowing like crazy over here. It's wild, y'all. Larry says if I ever get a puffer, I will get something like you have. Like what? The pea puffers? I don't got no puffers right now. Yeah. Puffers are nice, man. There's a few puffers that I like, but they have to be kept basically alone. Yep, they gotta be kept alone, y'all. Got a little bit of natural light coming in here, so sorry for the little glare. So how's the tench, y'all? How's the fish? Yup. That's the only problem with them, says Larry. Yup. Most of them, you definitely have to keep them alone because they will get attacked. They will get eaten up by other species. You already know how it is. Oh, man. Somebody yawning over there. They pass it to me. Big Easy. Good morning, my brother. How's everything going, brother? Says link not working. Damn link, man. Give me a second, y'all. I'm trying to copy this damn link, y'all. It's the worst. Tell y'all, man. Good morning, everybody in the chat. Thank y'all for hanging out, man. Don't forget to smash that like button for your boy. I appreciate the love. New England, what's up, my brother? Good morning. How's everybody doing today, y'all? Hope everybody's doing great. Hope y'all tense, family, friends, the world, universe. God bless my kids, wifey, family members. God bless all of you beautiful people. In the name of Jesus Christ, amen, y'all. You already know, y'all. Just chillax and relax, y'all. Trying to get this this official link right here. Try to jump on that link, y'all. See if it works. Let me know.
Going to wake me up. Are you going to fight?
I'm talking to people.
No, you're not doing it.
Oh, look. They're watching. They don't want to see no fight. Stop it. Colt the Fish Guy, how you doing, my brother? Thank you for stopping by. I said no, puppy. Ruben, good morning, my brother. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Phoenix, what up, my brother Phoenix? How you doing? Try to jump on that link, y'all. That should be it right there, man. What's going on, y'all? Hope everybody's good, man. I'm just trying to throw that on. See if anybody want to jump on. I might just rock out without it. Like I said, got my son bugging out over here in the background already. So how's everybody today, man? If you haven't checked out that video I uploaded earlier, make sure y'all check out that video when you get a chance. You get to see the setup. You get to see the pick up and cool stuff.
Yeah, I got it, Mike.
It worked for you?
Good morning, my kids.
Good morning.
The finals are starting to get big. Oh, they was on the glass. They off of the vinyl placos.
Oh, okay.
They moved off the glass. I know Sister Pepper's scared of their own shadow.
Yeah, the video I uploaded, you see the zebras.
Oh yeah, I'm crying. You know I am. You know I want this.
Relax, I said. Shit right here, y'all.
You want to get rough up this morning, you might go ahead and beat him up so you get it out of his system.
We want to get roughed up.
You want to get roughed up. It's morning time. You know that. You better get roughed up now. Go ahead and put him in a bear hug and throw him up in the air and he'll be all right.
He's off the hook.
He's a boy. The 106 boy. Look at him.
Watch it.
I look, that boy ain't gave you a black eye yet.
That's why I gotta watch him. So how's everybody out there, y'all? What's going on today, man? Hope y'all got y'all coffee. I gotta wait till wifey come. She left me stuck with little Chucky right here, and it snowed like crazy last night, so I don't want to take him out.
Oh no! Don't mean I'm getting no cold.
Yeah, so I gotta wait because I hate drinking the coffee black. I like to have like some milk. Shout out to the Fish fan. Thank y'all for coming through. Whoever's in the building. Shout out to my brother Big E in the building. So yeah, man, the zebra plecos are loving that little setup, but they're not even in the little pleco caves I bought them. They're in the side in the real caves.
That's them.
I'm hyped though because it's been 2 days. They've been chilling. You heard?
I heard.
Relax. You want to go over there? So then relax. Phoenix says, I watched the video, E-Money. I love the new setup. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate that. Appreciate you watching it. You're going to get hurt already. That's it. You're going to get hurt. Look what you did. Relax. I don't want you to get hurt. Lisa, squad up.
Good morning, Lisa.
My brother Rick. Good morning, my brother.
Tomorrow, go time.
Phoenix says, I know E-Money. It showed last night when I went to get me something to drink and a big bag of Mike and Mike.
Yeah, they blew over there, blue in here.
Good morning, Rip. Lisa says tomorrow is go time. All right, Lisa, that's what's up. Tomorrow's the big day, sis. Hope everything goes smoothly.
Daddy, I'm holding
Messing. Lisa says, thank you, Eon Shade Exhaust. I could imagine, man. But hopefully, a couple more days and you get to relax, you know? After tomorrow's the day, right? And, you know, you do it one more last, you know, get everything inside, then you get to relax, you know, pack things away at your own pace, and at least, you know. So don't worry, just a couple more days and you'll be all right. Lisa says, so I won't have the internet for a few days, but love is love always. I promise I'll watch. I'll catch up on the video. Wow, Lisa. All right, sis, we're gonna miss you, but we'll definitely be here waiting for you, all right? Make sure you be safe and just do what you gotta do. We ain't mad at
Don't
you.
be lifting nothing wrong. Y'all don't be looking wrong. Look with your legs and look with your back.
Yeah, don't be lifting up nothing but a little light bags, sis. Colt the Fish Guy says, just set up. Just set up what, my friend? I have a new video upload with some new setups. If you're interested, I just uploaded it yesterday and today. So part 1 and part 2. You have to see some new pickups, pick up some shrimps, pick up some new cool fish. Lisa says, Melvin, my foot is dump. Hope the fish. This is Hangouts. Yes, there's a link there. You have any fish or anything, we invite people to come. Once you get once you become part of the family, you can come on the platform and chill. You're gonna get hurt. Relax, I said. Ruben says, about how many gallons is the setup? Love the tank. It's about the newest one is about 23 liters. So I don't know. That's probably like about 5 gallons or something like that. A little bit more probably. And the other one's probably like about 3 gallons probably. They like nice little small fish setups, or they just, those setups are designed for small fish and shrimps. Yeah, Lisa, baby, Eli off the hook. You always pick the perfect time to come mess with me. I'm on the laptop, my friend. I'm plugged up. I'm not on my regular phone. Y'all gotta go check the video out. Go check out that video. Check that video out. Check the new setup up. Show love to the video, y'all. I bought the bigger one. Yes, I went through 3 setups, y'all. Three sizes. The small, medium, and the little larger one. Yo, I said, Come on, give me a second, y'all. Come on, let's go. Let's go. You don't listen. Let's go. Boy, you're off the hooky party. There's none. You gotta wait for mama. You said would be perfect for a single beta. Nah, you'll be wasting a tank for a single beta, man. That's a wasted tank, bro. That tank is designed perfect, like for little critters, for shrimps. Got so many caves and so many hideouts. Phoenix says, hey, A Money, did you see my new video that I put on Wednesday? I think about that. The Fish Fam wanted freshwater squad and saltwater squad asked me to do. You are going to do a saltwater squad. Like I said, I'm not setting up nothing else for saltwater yet. I got my little saltwater set up right there as far as my little clowns and my little saltwater mollies now. But I'm not getting into no saltwater setups right now. Maybe down the line in the near future, you know, sometime in my new place. But I won't get into that. Saltwater, for me to get into saltwater, I gotta be knowing I'm gonna be there comfortable and I'm not gonna be moving around no time soon for me to go hard.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yes, the Coke Fish guy, definitely gotta get the app.
How did you shh?
Yeah.
Hold on.
All your attention.
So yeah, my brothers and sisters, I mean, take a last sip of that 2-liter right there. Messiah, what's up, my brother? Squad up. He says, hey, Eli, come and promote your daddy's stream. You already know. Yes, wifey came back. Wifey came back because I need a light. Wifey got me my coffee, y'all. I'm hyped. The Breakfast Club is started.
You got the coffee happy now.
Oh, it's ready to finish now.
La, good morning.
I'm getting that power back.
Super energy.
Rip says saltwater requires plumbing, so needs to be very stable where you live.
What tray, the sandwich?
You know it. Yeah, I mean,
You didn't have this one eating in the room, right?
he busted down right here. He took the plate over there for me.
All right, so then he ate in the room. You just took the plate to the thing.
Messiah says squad up.
Squad up.
Rip says he's joining. He's chosen. Messiah says the money reaction after getting caught, getting drink. Yeah, my brothers and sisters, man, relaxing, relaxing, relaxing. Enjoying some coffee real quick. I've been missing my Breakfast Club edition for a minute, so I had to get a Breakfast Club live in today. You already know.
Oh, you been on a monster trying to get that fishes and tanks taken care of.
Yeah.
It's been those late nights you heard setting them up, man. Breaking night with the acclimating and all of that.
Man, I'll be asleep at that time.
I'm telling you, man.
I think I woke up and caught you at the end or something. I don't know.
No, but I told him about even after the stream, I stream it late, and then after that, going to deal with tanks. Going to sleep like at 3, 4 in the morning.
That's it. That's for watching clothes. Leave it alone. I said leave it alone.
Any one of my brothers and sisters out there want to join us, there goes the link right there. There's an admission of $49.95 to join.
$49.95.
You get to advertise your tanks, your channel. You get to get publicity. That's going to be the future of it. They're going to be like, all right, you want to come and advertise yourself? $49.99. You come here, we'll give you 10 minutes. You just do what you got to do, and you keep it moving. It's on you to sell yourself and your product.
For anything.
You know how many people? You know how many people would pay that shit too?
That Big Easy. Yeah, that's me over here.
That's the fun.
It's only me and him on here, so it won't show mine. I gotta clean them out.
Man, sorry, you trying to join the chat? That's what you showing me? That's the link right there. All you gotta do is click on this link right here for the Hangout. This is the link right up here, y'all want to join.
Why smell like fire? You don't smell that?
No, you're bugging.
Nah, for real, it smells like smoke. I smell it.
Come on, man. You're the only one come over here, man. You smelling coffee right now.
Nah, that's not coffee. It's crazy because it smells like meat. I don't smell it over here.
This girl got me tripping.
That's why. You know when you smell like a fire stick? Like when you throw.
Yo, so what's good? What's good with the bristle noses, with the plecos?
There's the chocolate ones just got born. They so little you can barely see them. You know I always got chocolate plecos. I can't wait till I get those super reds and start breeding. They still too small.
Yo, drop the link, Big Easy. You can drop the link. I'm dropping the same one. He told me I sending him somewhere else.
Try this one. Now this one is different from yours.
I don't know. Try it out, well, y'all.
Let me stroll up and copy that other one you sent me.
Ruben says, hey, I got an albino bristle nose pleco, but it doesn't have the bristles. It's no, so is that a male or a female? It's about 4 inches. Probably a female.
Is it round?
That's what Ruben wrote.
I'm gonna go back. Oh, God, it sent it to one of mine. Nope, that ain't it.
So we started with this shit.
That's mine. Let me go up here and copy this again.
Sure as I heard, y'all.
The one he sent me. He didn't copy it.
Try that one, y'all. No, that's all. That's the whole one right there. That's the one I did for Make It Easy.
That's it right here. Let me copy it.
Don't forget to smash that like button for your boy. Smash that like button, Pookies. Let them know you in the building, y'all. What's that about?
That's the same one. That's old. That one do not work.
I don't know why, man. It's the same shit.
That link works. That link works. The one you just post works.
Well, I don't know them. They say they're sending them to somewhere else.
They sent them over to me.
Listo.
We're gonna have to add them.
What's going on, Pookies? It snowed out here, man. I'm like, I gotta go right now, clean out my van. I washed it yesterday, left it nice and washed. Now I gotta go clean all that snow off of it.
He wants to close Hangout.
Hello. His logo looks like back in the days in the movie theater when the movie used to come out with the line.
Yeah.
What it was called? I forgot.
It's called
I forgot. World? No. I can't remember.
Big Easy, where you stole that symbol from? I forgot that movie company.
I can't remember the name.
Yo, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me out there in the chat? Say yes, no.
Wash poppin', Ruben.
Yo, can you hear us or what, you bunch of pookies?
Yeah. But why you can't hear them? What?
Can't hear them, they right.
Oh.
It's funny. Big Easy supposed to be in here, but he got it on mute.
Yeah, he probably is doing something. What's up, Red Van?
Yo, y'all want to jump on the link? Jump on the link, y'all. Jump on the link, y'all. Get up in here, y'all. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. I'll let wifey take over this chat for a couple minutes.
We're going to get started today.
Watch it.
Okay. You're going to have my name right here.
Because right now. Get up. Let me use the bathroom.
Mommy,
You like stop. Put that in the sink. Thank you. Oh my God, it's so early.
I do.
Stop.
I just do.
No, don't press nothing. And I told him to download. Yeah, I hear you now. I already have it. Then he said, yeah, I know, Rip. I did my saltwater marine. My mouth hurts.
So Melvin, just rather than type all that out, I can just answer you here. So with Mike's experience in saltwater, he can pull off using a canister filter for his saltwater tank, but I really think it's not advised. The reason why we have sumps is because the sumps are open and easy to use, easy to work with in saltwater. It's basically the same. A sump is basically the same thing as a canister filter. In essence, it's the same thing, but basically, a canister filter is closed. So there you go. A canister filter is closed. So what happens when you have a saltwater tank with a canister filter is that if you're not careful, if you don't know what you're doing, you can really nuke your tank with that. I mean, if you want to jump on, I can explain it to you, and I can explain it for you in more detail. But a canister filter being closed, you can't really maintain it the same way you could with an open sump. So it can. A lot of things can happen very quickly. Like you can get a detritus buildup, you can get an ammonia spike. It's a closed environment, and so yes, it can be done. When you know what you're doing, you know what to expect, so you can pull that off. But it's not advisable to run. Like you rarely see somebody running a saltwater tank with a canister filter. I know that K-Town does it, and he does it successfully. But again, he's someone who really has a lot of experience. A beginner should not. It's really not advisable to do that with for a beginner to start off with a. Can it be done? Yeah, you can do it, but I mean, it's really not the best way to do it. The best way to go is with a sump. That's why everybody uses a sump. But that would be my explanation. Hey, Big, how you doing? I can't hear you. Can you all hear me out there? The chat?
You can hear me now?
Yeah,
Man,
now I can
something
hear you.
happened with my settings got cut off.
Well, you're good now.
I unplugged my computer, then I had to plug in another one. I went back to my old one. The internet started working on it.
Okay, well, you're good now, Big. I can hear you.
Alright.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm hanging in there. I can't get Ruben ain't got in yet. Hold on. Let me go find you on my. Let me go find him.
Use Bitly, you want me to use Bitly to shorten that link?
I don't know why he's not getting on.
What is he using? Is he using Android or is he using an iPhone?
I'm gonna go ahead and email it to him. That's the best thing for me to do.
Ruben, oh, Android, okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and email it to him. That's the best only thing I can think of.
I can't, you have to unmute yourself. I muted you because there was a lot of noise coming from your side.
Oh, okay. What's up, my brother? Yo, Foo. Everybody that I missed, one love.
Big, you got a lot of background noise on your side.
So yeah, man, shout out to everybody still here in the chat. Shout out to my brother Rip. How you doing, Rip?
Yeah, good.
How's the setups going?
So I was just answering. Yeah, it's good. I was just answering Melvin's question. Like, he was asking, like, he was saying that I hear an echo. Is your phone like on speakerphone?
Nah, that's not me. That's not my sound. I don't hear nothing.
Every time I talk, I hear an echo.
I don't have no other phone on or nothing like that.
Every time I talk, I hear an echo.
I hear wind like on your side.
Oh, do you? Okay, let me. Well, I can't. Yeah, sorry, man. Let me turn down the fan.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing.
Is that better?
Yeah. How sounds to you? Because that's all I was hearing, a whole bunch of wind.
Sorry about that.
Curious.
Is this better?
Yeah. Curious Reefer, how you doing? Thank you for joining the stream. Shout out to everybody in here. Don't forget to smash the like button for your boy.
Big, are you working on the link? I think Ruben wants to join. If you want, I can help out.
I dropped the link 100 times. Let me see.
So Eve, what I want to explain to you is the way the link works is one of the links, like it alternates between Android and iPhone. So when you get the link, it'll either be Android or iPhone, and then you'll drop that link, and it'll work for either one. And then the next time you get the link, it'll work for the other one. So it alternates. Like, that's how Hangouts seems to work. Like, that's what we figured out.
It's just too much of a headache with these people, man. It's crazy.
Okay, let me.
It's a fight.
Okay, try that, Ruben, and if that doesn't work, I'll jump in.
I dropped one right now. Check that one.
Yeah. Give him 5 minutes. Give him 2 minutes and see if he can.
That should be the one. I emailed it to him.
I dropped one. Probably the one I dropped works.
If that
Either
doesn't
one
work,
of them
I'll.
got to work. Either mine or yours gonna have to work. And need some loud headphones.
Hangouts is messed up. That's why I want to use YouTube Messenger, because I find it easier to paste those links.
How you doing, Chimp the Reef? I appreciate you being here, my brother.
Hey, Chimp, what's up?
No, they don't work. Either one of them don't work.
Let me help out.
Yeah, that's crazy. It gotta be. He probably
Oh,
not.
you got to be kidding me. Let me
Yeah,
look up, because you done.
he probably not. Yo, your Hangouts is probably not connected, bro. Because bad people been getting on with those same links.
Where does
It was
where does
probably yesterday with this.
Yeah.
Ruben, where does it redirect you to?
It was having problems yesterday on YouTube.
I gotta log in, I forgot. And it tells me to download the app, which is downloaded already. I'd restart my phone if I were you. But I'm gonna try to do this here. Just give me a second to log in.
I'm telling y'all, this is it right here, man. I'm telling you, I'm doing the same shit over and over again that I've been doing, and it's been working. It should be tripping. Everyone saying what's up to each other in the chat. That's what's up, man. Everyone show each other love, love for love. You already know, man. Say what's up. Support each other. We trying to get stuff right here together for people that want to join the stream right now. How long we been on right now? For like an hour?
Already an hour?
I don't know. I'm asking.
Try that.
Esau says, if you breed those zebras, change your name to Pleco. Yeah, man. Hopefully I get to breed those Plecos, my brother. Aquarium Cop in the building.
Yo, what's up, Elijah? It's working for me. I don't know what the problem is with everybody else.
That's what I don't know. The one I dropped work for you?
Right now.
Are you on a PC, Big?
The one that I dropped work for you?
Working on my end, bro.
All right.
Big, are you on a PC?
Hold on.
That's Aquarium Cop.
Are you on a phone?
I'm on the desktop, yes.
So you're on a PC, that's why it worked.
Aquarium Cop, when you jumped off of your phone?
Okay. I know she told me I messed up the paperwork. Jimmy H in the house. Okay.
In the building, squad up. Click Clack in the building. What's good, my brother? Click Clack.
Hey, Clark, how you doing?
Jimmy H is lurking.
Appreciate you hanging out. Watching the Breakfast Club. Jimmy H is like this. And yeah, let me show you this bedroom over here. 1 second, I'm checking out my brother Aquarium Monster. Yeah, let me show you.
Change your name to Plecodon. Change your name to Plecodon. Don Juan.
He says if I breed the zebras. But
he better breed them zebras.
But let me tell y'all something.
He'll be going to war.
Let me tell y'all something though. I did my research on them. They said that before they even breed, they gotta be in that spot for a year. So it won't be no time soon. People that breed them, I did my research. People that breed them and do good with them, they said that supposedly they gotta be in that tank for a year. Get used to it. They gotta be over 2 inches, and then that's when they start doing their thing. So it's gonna be a slow little process, but we're gonna make it happen, y'all.
You got they breathe when they want to breathe.
Well, I'm hoping I'm lucky like that. I'm hoping that New York Bronx water is the perfect water for them.
Was they born in New York?
I don't think so.
So that's the problem.
But that's what I'm saying. He might. It's all on the water and what and the system introduce them to it. If they're getting that richness, they good. They might, like I said, read faster than other times. Let's see. I'm hoping, but if not, it is what it is. As long as they stay healthy, I'll be patient.
I can't be patient. That's too much money. You get big enough, you better be hunting. You better get on your job.
Yup, East Songbird says that's why the price is so high. Yup.
Nice Jimmy gonna tell everybody my secrets.
Jimmy says Big Easy says you gotta make it rain for them to breathe. Laughing out loud.
Oh yeah. You gotta put some key sweat on.
HC Aqua, what's up, my brother? Squad up.
HC, what's up?
I'm gonna tell you about me. He got guppies as soon he can't. My fish hit his water.
That's the rain damage, Jimmy. Medina, squad up, Boogie.
That's what Jimmy said. He sent me those guppies. They started breeding as soon as they hit my water. Cop and Jimmy said that about me. You know I'm bad.
Where the
bang, bang, bang. And then how you say it, Cop?
I got them in the new setup, y'all. I can't show y'all because I'm on the laptop, but you can go check out the video I uploaded today. So, Boogie, go check that out. Show love. Go check out that.
Yeah, I saw that.
Bang, bang, bang.
But you never showed the big tank, though.
What big tank?
You bought a bigger one, right? You showed the smaller one. You showed the unboxing of the smaller one, but you never showed the bigger one.
The smaller one, right, was the first unboxing yesterday. Yesterday's video.
Okay, so I didn't see today's video then.
Yesterday's was part 1. Today was part 2. You'll get it. It's 3 tanks. Small, medium, and the larger one. You'll see. The small tank is the tank that, like I said, the filter got clogged up. I had to clean out. That one is still here. The second tank is the one that I bought filled up and it cracked on me. Took it back. They gave me a bigger one, and that's the one that I have now set up that you see right now. Everything. If you check out today's video, you'll see everything all falling into line.
Gotcha. Yeah, I heard that you had to bring back a tank, but I didn't realize, like, because when I saw the video, it doesn't really mention that. So I was wondering, did he buy another one after, or what happened? Like,
I was mentioning all that in the video, like during the storyline, like while I'm talking, I'm mentioning everything that happened and basically breaking it down to everybody.
What was wrong with the tank? It was cracked or what?
It had a hairline fracture crack in the corner. And the funny thing is, right now, looking over the video, when I take out the tank out the box and I'm like this, showing it to you guys, like, look, it looks so nice. I never spotted it, but when me looking at the video, you see the crack through the video. But by the naked eye, I didn't notice it. So I set up the tank, put everything, set it up, started filling up the water. As soon as the water got to the level, started leaking from the bottom. Then I'm like, what the hell's going on? What's going on? When I lifted it up, I felt the water leaking from the side, and you see the crack all in the side. I was sick, y'all. I was sick.
Wow. How far is that store from your house?
I'm in the Bronx, and that's in Queens, so that's a little travel right there.
Yeah.
You gotta cross the bridge if you want to go faster, or go around to Manhattan and go across the other free bridge over there, the 59th bridge, Submission.
You're driving or you took the train?
I went driving. Aquarium Cop says I have 2 monster mugs, one for me and one for Bunny. Yo, that's what's up, my brother. Thank you for the love. Thank you for showing me love, y'all. Appreciate that. Check out the merchandise, y'all. I picked up some stuff myself, man, so it could get shipped out to me, so I could take one to the Aqua Shella. So I picked up a few joints. You already know I gotta pop out over there.
Still can't join.
Who can't join now?
Who's that?
Ruben, what happened when you hit the bit.ly link, the shortened link?
Yo, Ruben Booty, throw that phone away, bro. That's why you be posting those wrong links sometimes, bro. You be posting the wrong merchandise links for me, bro. That joint be tripping. I'm telling y'all, this is the link right here, y'all. Look, I'm pasting it again. Aquarium Cop got on with no problem. That's the link right there, y'all. Ruben is laughing. Yeah, brothers and sisters, like I said, man, I'm having fun with those little shrimps though, and I'm excited about those zebras, those zebra plecos. I'm very excited about them. I'll be patient and wait.
Then Hangouts saying I'm not allowed to join. Why is he? Is he accidentally banned on this Hangout?
No.
Hello, Vicky. How you doing? Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for dropping that link, Aquarium Cop. Vicky says, "Hey, everyone."
Hey, Vicky, how you doing?
All right, man. Put your email in here, Ruben. Write your email in the chat, bro. I hate this typing stuff.
He already did. He already did. It's right up there, I think, unless he took it off.
Eric B, what's up, my brother? New York Gold, what's up, my brother? Don't forget to smash that like button. Brian, what's up, my brother? All right, let me see. Yeah, man. BBK's official. He made me 2 official shirts. Not shirts, 2 official designs to put on shirts. About to say we was some chunk meal.
Everybody trying to get them on there.
Yeah, that snow over here now in New York, 50. Snowed yesterday out of nowhere. It was snowing crazy.
Everybody trying to send the link. It just ain't working. You might need to sign out and sign back in.
It's all right.
Did you restart?
Y'all can't jump in. I'm sorry. If y'all can't jump in, I'm sorry, y'all. Like I said, it's nothing I could do. Because like I said, other people are able to jump in. Some people are not. I guess that's just how the system's rocking right now.
Ruben, did you try to restart your phone?
What's going? It's going well. That's what's up. Everyone's showing each other love. Appreciate that. Appreciate y'all showing each other love. Thank you all for coming through and hanging out, joining the live stream. You guys are always more than welcome. Appreciate the love. I'm dropping I'm dropping the link there. If anybody want to jump in, you can try to jump in. It works for some people. It don't work for others. But there goes the link. There goes the link right there.
How many of us is trying to do this? 4 of us?
Nah, y'all don't have to do it no more. I'm telling you, that won't work. That's how you got on. That's how everybody else that got on was it.
I've been sending out that link you sent me. I even mailed that link to him, and he still can't get on.
It's his phone then, bro.
Everybody trying everything. It ain't working.
Ruben, time to get rid of that phone, movie. Time to upgrade. You probably got an Obama 04.
Let me see. Oh, he tried again.
Bronx Reefer, what's up? J.A. Squadup, what's up? How y'all doing? This stage has added Hangouts.
It's something else, because he can get me.
I just sent him an invite through the email, and he still can't get on. So that ain't me.
I don't know. Every time he rings, it comes white to me.
I sent him a private invite right now, directly through. Obama phone, New York, go. He got the 04 edition.
I even got Joseph up here. Joseph, who link got you in?
In the chat? It worked for me.
Who link was it? On the chat, or was it mine? I think
no, it wasn't yours. It wasn't what you sent. No, it was from the chat.
Oh, okay.
It's the one I put.
It's working for no. It's not working for the phone. It's working for the computers.
Yeah, I'm on a computer. I'm not trying to do it on a
it's
phone.
not working on the phone. It's working on the phone, but it won't work on everybody on here. Up here got either a tablet or a desktop or a laptop. And they getting on. And he got a Samsung Galaxy S9. There's no reason why he should not be getting on.
It's got to be something with his Hangouts. He probably got to update it or something.
I see if Jesse can fix it. Jesse here.
Daniel says I can never get it to work on my phone, laptop only. That's crazy because I jump on Hangouts with my phone with no problem.
Jesse will fix it. He's here. IT man is in the house. I'd never go nowhere without my IT man.
It's that Rip is a beast too. Both of them has got to be beast. So that's what I'm saying, because Rip be doing his thing too. But like I said, everything that I put in there, everybody's been getting in.
Let's see. I don't know what YouTube was having problems yesterday. Like I said, it was getting booted out.
Can somebody try this link? Can somebody on a phone try this link, the shortened one?
All right, I go on my phone and see can I get in.
I just threw it in the chat.
Let me see can I get on my phone.
New York Goats. Aquarius Casas, New York Goat, GoFundMe. New York Goat, he needs a new fanny pack big enough to hold all the fish he buys at auctions. He got some clowns. Eric B says, laughing out top. New York Goat says, my rubber fist fund. Oh, man.
I just go for us. I get me some of those zebra plackers. They know I would breed them and I would send them some.
You already know. I was like, yo, I'm gonna go hard. It's gonna be right now. If not, I will never be able to jump on them. He was like, just for today only, right now. Just for today only, right now. Sold.
You make sure you got a male and a female, right?
He pretty, you know, he's pretty, you know. It's always
It took you to the App Store. Okay.
What's that called?
That's me. That's
The fire alarm.
Oh, I was about to say.
Water alarm.
So yeah, you know it's like a hit or miss with them, especially at that size, because they like how can I say, man? They gotta be like at least an inch and a half, almost 2 inches, but they're not that big yet, you know. So, but he made the best, you know, choices he could make for me with his expertise.
It's water alarm. I'm always making water.
That was you?
Yeah, I got a water alarm on my reservoir when it fills up.
Oh, that's cool though.
I do like 45 gallons at a time, and then
You'll never have no overflow.
50 really. Well, no, I still overflow. I'm ready for this house to clear out a little bit. Kind of in limbo, I feel like.
Stretch out, so you can stretch out a little bit, elbow room.
Well, first I'm gonna do a deep clean because the cat and the dog, there's a lot of hair that I'll be cleaning up hair for probably the next 6 months. The next year I'll be finding hair, but I'm gonna do a hardcore deep clean, organize all my fish stuff, and just and redecorate a little bit. The living room will be a lot more of a. It'll pretty much just be a fish room and a studio. My whole house will just be a fish room and a studio. Fish room, studio, and a bedroom. That's it.
Sounds good though, man. When you, like I said, sometimes you need to, you know, when you already know it's time. It's good to recharge.
Yeah.
Holy cow! I'm finally on.
HC Aqua
So
in the
Biggie,
building.
I got it.
You used my shortened link?
Yeah.
Someone's
Is that a yes or a no, bro?
Yes.
Okay, so it worked for you, but not for Vicky. Wow, that's messed up.
Yeah, that's crazy. They're being picky.
It got work for me. I'm Big Easy.
HC, he said he's added Ruben directly, so that's how he got in.
3-dot symbol. 3-dot symbol. What's a 3-dot symbol?
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
No idea. I'm trying to think what could be. Sorry, go ahead, Ed.
Shout out to everybody that joined the live stream. I appreciate you guys taking the time out to join, man.
I'm just trying to think what's a 3-dot symbol, like ...
No, I think he's talking about the 3 dots in the side of the chat, I guess. I don't know. He's probably talking about that.
Oh, okay, yeah. When you float your mouse over somebody's name. But that goes to their channel.
Hey, to whoever sent me the link, thanks, man. Private invite.
Jesse.
That was HC, yeah.
I told you to get on once. Oh, that's Jesse. He'll get you on.
But for some reason, every time I click on the link, it would tell me to install the app, but I already have it installed and I used it today.
No,
That's what Ruben got. Oh, but Ruben's on here.
Yeah.
I see you on here, Ruben.
Yeah.
Okay, finally got on. How'd you get on?
HC sent them a direct.
Someone sent me a direct link.
Okay.
Clicked it.
Jesse did.
All right, y'all. So come on, y'all. I got a bunch of you guys in here. Who want to go first? 5 minutes, y'all, to talk, blabber, shows things off. Advertise your platform. What's good, y'all? Who want those 5 minutes first? Let's go. Don't be shy. I want to try to incorporate this with all the guests, y'all, so everyone can get to know everyone more in depth. I'm pretty sure everyone knows each other from here and there, but there are definitely new people that will definitely love to join your family. Oh man.
You laughing at me? No, I'm crazy.
I'm laughing. Yo, Ruben, what's going on, man? Where you at, working?
Yeah, man, I'm sorry, I'm at work. If I was at home, I'd throw you guys onto the tanks so you can check them out, but I'm at work.
Let me know when you're ready for your 5 minutes so you can blabber. You'll tell us what got you into fish.
All right, man.
It's all right, man. I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't know. You put me under pressure, yo. Yeah, off the hook, yo. Jimmy H, what's going on, bro? Vicky said, delete the links in the Hangout. Mad Dog got hacked in Hangouts and YouTube banned him for streaming for 3 months. I don't understand why. What you mean?
So when you leave, that's what I was telling you last time, E. When you leave the links in the Hangout, in the chat, okay, people that join the chat, people that join the live stream on YouTube, just scroll up the chat, then they're able to get the link, and then they're able to get into they're able to join Hangouts, and they cause a lot of problems once they're in Hangouts because they show something that's inappropriate on the Hangout, and then that's a big problem when you're not monetized, or you can get your channel shut down, actually, depending on what they're showing there. So you should always delete the link, after you're finished. That's another reason why I like YouTube Messenger.
So you're supposed to delete it what? You go back to your chat and delete everything whenever you see a link, delete them?
Yeah, like the way we do it in Saltwater is we put the link up only for a few seconds. Then when the person jumps on, we delete the link. We don't leave it up there. I can delete mine too. Actually, I should go delete mine.
None of them is working. It don't matter. None of them working.
Oh man, that's funny.
Oh Lord, I need a drink of vodka. Oops, I forgot. I ain't drunk over 18.
Well, thank you for that
vodka for me tonight. I don't want no cheap vodka. Oh gosh. I got a comfortable computer chair. Lean back.
I think I dropped 3 links in here.
To sleep on a big, easy, comfortable couch.
Put these guys more in.
Kawaska. Kawaska. Max.
Yeah, all those mods, delete the links, y'all.
We can't delete your links. You have to delete them.
Oh, you gotta go back on your own links.
I'm talking about the ones that y'all put up.
No, you gotta go back and do yours.
Oh, okay.
I did all the time.
The hate is real. The hate is real, y'all.
Nobody ain't saying nothing about me going back to my old label. Fish comedian. I got tired of everybody talking about my suit, saying my tie is a Jack's strap.
Yeah, I appreciate everybody that's in the chat, y'all. Yeah, man. I feel y'all. I feel y'all. Thank y'all for the advice.
So
Funny
what
and
happened?
calm.
A lot to go jump on the Hangouts and just don't show up there.
Supposedly. Yeah. People don't got nothing else better to
Especially
do
what's
at this
happening
time.
with the social media. That's for you know.
Funny and cop through the bang, bang,
Water
bang.
chain. Bang, 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 bang. Oh,
Off
I'll
the
show
hook.
y'all some bang, bang.
Eric B says, hi, Vicky, where that mad dog at?
There's some bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, what I want to pick up next is some cameras. Yeah, I want to pick up some more cameras so I could like stretch them out, focus them on different type of tanks and all that, and have those type of options and all that too.
I think I got all mine. So mine are all gone.
You got rid of them?
Yeah, but I saw a couple of yours near the top, but
no, I'll get rid of it. I tried because I tried to get rid of a few of them, but then like I said, I just want to act. This joint want to be acting slow and freezing sometimes.
I think they're almost at the point where they're going to be like, you know, the chat, like it'll disappear eventually. Like when the chat is to a certain amount, it just goes away. Like it's not reachable anymore. So I think we're close to. I think you're safe. I think you're good.
Appreciate it, brother.
Problem.
Aquarium Cop says, I have a confession. Big Easy is my dad. Save me, Mark. Save me. Big Easy, you left the baby over here in Brooklyn?
Big Easy.
Left one of these.
I don't do kids. They won't child support once you tell the mama get out. Get out.
He says,
Big, what's that floating in your tank? Go ahead, E. Sorry.
That's a dead fish.
Hell,
what is that?
Fish, that's a green pepper floating on the tank. That's like the Matrix over there. Look at him.
What is that?
It's tearing it up.
I thought that was a damn dead fish.
Wow.
I'm like, yo, my bro is gangster.
I was scared to ask what that was.
But that's protein for the placos. If it is a dead fish.
Oh my God.
That's a free meal. Kumaratara.
You off the hook. That's a free meal if it's fresh, not after like a while it becomes like a real
There's too many apples in there.
What is that?
That's a cracker type with some china guttons in it.
Look at
No, I mean,
JH. Look at JH. He's looking like Mr. Rogers back there, y'all.
Won't you be my neighbor? Jeez.
Putting his combat boots on.
I was thinking the same thing, actually. Somebody needs to be the Mr. Rogers of the fish keeping community, right? To start every episode, you come in and change your jacket and your shoes.
Yo, JH, you know how many?
He had to cover up those all those tattoos he had on his body. That's why he never saw
a fun fact about Mr. Rogers is he had a fish tank in his show on the set there, and he would always verbally say that he was going to feed the fish because there was one of his viewers, a little girl that watched his show, was blind and used to listen to the shows, literally, and he would let her know that he was feeding the fish. So he would always verbally say that we're going to feed the fish now, so that she knew that that he was about to do that. That was pretty cool because she loved the fish and she was blind. And anyways, I thought that was cute. He was a good guy. He's a good guy. Everybody thought that he was like homosexual, and I don't think he actually was. A lot of people.
You
know why? Because of Pee Wee Herman.
Sometimes when someone's just too nice, people just don't get it. You know, if somebody is a certain way, people just don't get it.
Green Beret. That man was crazy up in the head.
But
horses, all that
Mr.
stuff.
Rogers?
He had all his tattoos on his arms. That's why you never caught him with no short sleeve on.
He was a fun guy, but he was very religious, actually.
At the end, but not in the beginning.
We all crazy in the beginning a little bit, you know. Sometimes, you know, we gotta iron out. That's how life is. But you know how many times I thought about that Mr. Rogers sketch, JH? Always like I'll be breaking my head, like, yo, somebody need to be like, don't you be my name, like sell the whole thing and like, yo, you should do it. You heard? I'll prove it. I'm gonna give it to you.
Oh, they ain't gonna call Mr. Rogers now, huh?
It's probably you have to be careful with the music, the soundtrack. You probably get in trouble for that. There's probably some
but you remixed it. You heard you remixed it.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah. Oh no, of course the words, the lyrics, but the tune you're still gonna have to.
You're gonna have to
come up with something that's close, but not that. Just a little piano.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that was a piano track, is what it was. It was piano, so you just come up with a cute little piano track and.
Oh man, that'll be legendary though.
He's from Pennsylvania.
You ever have the
Mr.
space?
Rogers
He's gonna have the space. He can set up a nice couch. He can set up the camera away. He could be like, you know, he could walk inside the house and sit down on the couch, take off one pair of sneakers, put another pair of sneakers on, and be like, "Hi guys, this is Squadup. Welcome."
That'd be pretty original.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny though. So that's what it is, man. Enjoying ourselves, man. Big Easy, I want to see your next.
I was about to switch over to my phone here in a minute,
Dr.
and then I can move around the room or
that
switch
goes
cameras.
everywhere.
You have a lot of tags, man. Are you freshwater?
Who are we watching?
I can't wait till I read those
Who are you
reds.
Who are you looking at?
You?
Me?
I was looking at
Freshwater?
you. Yeah.
Well, they
Are you-
got
are you-
Yeah.
Go around the tank.
No, they're all freshwater. This is just my living room, so this is like my gallery stuff. Like I try to make it look nice in here and clean, but in my kitchen, that's where like the experiments take place. It's where the real stuff happens.
Are you culturing stuff or?
Well, I'm breeding stuff, and then I've got most of my shrimp. I keep the warmer temperature stuff in the kitchen for the most part, and just all the breeding and stuff like that. That's just where I have more space, but it stays a little warmer in there. And then the stuff that I want to be a little cooler stays out in the living room because that's where the air conditioner is. I kind of have it separated that way. But
I'll probably send my 2 bottles.
How many times?
I'll give you guys a sneak peek. I got to get on my phone, and then I can walk around. Make sure I put away everything that's incriminating. Incriminating. I can't speak anymore. So this is crazy though. Not Get Gills. Oops, sorry. Aquabid is down, and will be down until Monday supposedly.
They upgrading the system.
They're moving to another server. They've been having a lot of trouble on the server that they've been, the place where they've been hosted or whatnot, and they're moving. And technically, I don't even think they're moving. It's just they need a new server, like the actual machine and stuff. So they're waiting for a new server, a new computer to come in. It won't be there until Monday. So Aquabid will be down until Monday. And it's crazy because I don't know how they're going to handle it. I've got auctions on there right now. So I don't know how they handle that. That everything just gets frozen and then they start where it left off, or do they all just get canceled and they start fresh? Like, you know what I mean? You got a bunch of people that it'd be like if eBay went down, everybody's got all these auctions going, and then you shut the site down in the middle of it for almost a week. Crazy.
I'm not in North America, so I never heard of Aquabid.
Aquabid? Well, you can't see it now. It's not even up. It doesn't exist right now at the moment. But yeah,
But they're on Facebook too, right?
They have a Facebook page, but you couldn't. But it's it's like an auction, a bidding site, just like eBay. No different than eBay, really, but they keep it really clean, like just HTML. They don't really not a bunch of bells and whistles. It's pretty simple. It's more like Craigslist, but an eBay fish auction site kind of thing.
Oh, I never heard of that.
It's where they say it's where all the OGs are. All the old school fish breeders, they still sell their stuff on there, and it definitely has life. When I put stuff up to auction, like the things I had up for auction had bids on them, so somebody should have to buy that. Like, that's what I'm like. That stuff's sold.
Saltwater and freshwater?
Freshwater. I only do freshwater. I'm in the Caribbean, and I don't have reliable power, so I don't want to mess with saltwater because I grew up with it. My father's a saltwater fish keeper, and I grew up with him in my house all through my childhood and everything. But I respect him, and I feel like it's a little bit more fragile in certain ways, and I don't want to lose everything. I don't want to have a meltdown. Like I just grew up with it, with my dad having coming home from work or something, and the power was out for 4 hours, and the fish and half the coral are dead, and you could tell he just wanted to cry, and it's thousands of dollars I've invested, livestock and work and love, and and all it's gone in 4 hours when the power goes out. Because I live in a warm climate. Sorry?
I just meant, you're going on and on, but what I just meant to ask is, on the site, do they do freshwater and saltwater? Is it only
sorry.
freshwater?
I thought you were asking me if I'm selling fresh or saltwater stuff. No, yeah, they have everything on there. I think there's saltwater stuff on there as well.
That's awesome. So how do vendors sell? So the vendor is required to ship to whoever purchases from them, just like eBay, or?
Yeah, you have to set up an account, and you could once you're set up with the account, you can buy or sell.
Right on.
Fish tube stickers,
really didn't know about that. I should have. I feel like I'm out of the loop.
And a lot of the people, not a lot, but there's a chunk of sellers on there that do ship internationally and ship to Canada and stuff too. So you could definitely buy stuff off of there, and you just got to check the seller, make sure
I'm gonna take a look. I'm gonna take a look at opening an account and see if it would be possible to ship from the Philippines. I'm in the Philippines here.
The Philippines?
Yeah.
I thought you were in Canada. What?
I am originally Canadian, but I live in the Philippines.
Oh, you know who I thought this was? I'm not even looking at the panel. I thought this was Mr. B.
Nah, this is Britt.
No, it's
The
Britt.
Canadian accent, and it sounded just like. I'm not even. I'm working on my first cup of coffee here. I'm having a late day. You can see the wrinkles in my eyes. I'm not even awake yet. This camera's got it's like
No problem.
too good a quality. I should have the other webcam on so you can't see all the wrinkles. Oh man.
Are you Canadian?
Well, I got the Canadian accent. No. I've worked in and lived with a lot of Canadians, so I knew it. I could tell you were Canadian for sure, but
Right.
but you're in the Philippines. Well, that's nice. You can do fish outside in your backyard.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, cool.
JH, I want a sticker, man. Let them know I'm going over there. I'm over there.
What do you want? You want a sticker? You want a T-shirt?
I want it all. I'll be over there.
I have my stickers.
I want it all. You heard, bro?
I got my stickers. I got these stickers.
Oh, they nice, man. Yeah.
Bam.
I'm
I
heading
just
over
got.
there.
This kid is a good kid. He's in school right now. He's really young, but I was mentoring him for a little bit, but he really has to kind of go to school. He can't really get into it. But Guppy's Fish Room, maybe we'll see him at one of these shows. And then I got plants in from Jesse. I had a sticker already once. It's on my carry-on. But yeah, get another sticker. Can't have enough stickers. I got some banging stickers, some prototypes, and some stickers.
So how that fits?
Bam! That's retarded. Priscilla MK art. She took that picture.
You know who you remind me of there? Right there. No jokes aside, no shots fired, but you remind me of my man Jay Will. You heard?
Oh, Wilson? Jay Wilson?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love him, man. I met him in New Jersey, and I love his personality, you know.
Yeah,
he's upbeat and has a good time, and I totally relate to him on that. And I'm happy for him too. He just got a new job. He's now he was working for another company, and now he's with Fritz. He's doing marketing and
nice.
social media for Fritz. Yeah, he just got his own office. He's bought him a bunch of filming equipment, lights, and camera equipment.
Yeah,
and
I'm subscribed to his channel.
Yeah,
Actually.
I mean, Sean was kind of involved in that. Sean from Fritz Mardell, he's like a sales rep, and he's at all of the conventions. He's like the man that runs the booth for Fritz Mardell.
Wasn't he on Rico's channel?
On whose channel?
Wasn't he on recently on Rico's channel?
Maybe.
Rico. Yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool. Yeah, he always shows me love on Instagram and all that, and he's a cool person. He always caught me with the holla and all the, you know what I mean? And you know, I'm from New York, so he used the same words that us New Yorkers use. So
yeah, it becomes a real small world when you start going to these conventions and you meet all these people and you see what's going on. Like, I mean, I basically literally saw them meeting and chatting, and you know, everybody's kind of, it's half a business convention for a lot of people because people are making deals and talking and doing business together. But to have to see that come to fruition, have Jay move to Fritz Mardell, and then Sean, who was doing the marketing and stuff, and I think he's still with Fritz, but he's one of the founders of Aquashella, him and then Coralfish 12G, George. They were the two founders of Aquashella.
Wow.
And it's funny, when I was still partying hard, I remember I partied with Sean at the Aquatic Experience in Chicago, and I hung out at the Fritz Mardell table in the late night. Like, that was my bad night, when it was like I went back to my hotel room and was like, this is not what you came here for. You pull yourself together.
Yeah.
And pull it together, because you can have a good time and have fun, but there's a lot going on too. And if you're there to work with people and do business too, like, those days are long days. Like, you're going all day. You literally lose your voice by the end of the day talking to people and stuff. It's work, but I could do it every day. I'm telling you. I just want a company to sponsor me and let me go and do their tour cross country, all the conventions, run their booth, and I get to hang with the people, be endorse their product, be one of the faces of their product, and just sell it and go to all the shows and film videos in between for my channel. And yeah, I would do it. I mean, I'm not saying I would just sell out. I mean, it has to be something that I believe in, a product that I believe in, but it would just be nice to be able to go to all of those events.
Yeah, man.
Like, to get paid to go to like Aquashella, the AGA, and go to Aquatic Experience, and every year you're on the circuit all year round. I mean, you can probably do that for a few years, and then you're gonna want to calm down. But
I miss the Aquatic Experience over here in my backyard over here this year, so I was pretty upset about that. So everyone's talking about all this Aquashella stuff, so I'm in my head like,
Chicago.
No, the Dallas one.
There's Dallas, and then there's Chicago in August.
Yeah, I'm going to the Dallas one, courtesy to my brother, the king of DIY. Shout out to my brother.
You did get all the tickets. You were talking about that yesterday, but you did get all that.
Yeah, so we took care of that. So knock on wood, I get to go and enjoy it. But that's an experience that I was seeing for a while, on YouTube, and it just looks amazing how they do all the setups and set up the artwork and the color. And so in my head, I'm like, wow, I would love to experience that, man. I wasn't even, even thinking I was even to go over there. So now it's gonna be amazing, you know what I mean? But it's amazing when you get to, like I said, be able to go and stuff like that, because it keeps you more fascinated in the hobby,
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. This is gonna be a good place for YouTube content creators. The Aquatic Experience was nice, and we were actually building something there, but it's like Aquashella came our way, and it makes a lot more sense. And I think it's just going to become more of like the mecca for fish tubers or YouTube fish niche people in the coming years, because it's founded by a YouTuber. So, I mean, they're giving us the center place. Like, if you look on the map, at Aquashella, the YouTube booth is right in the middle. Let me pull it up.
Joseph, did you see that? Do you know Michael from Aaron's Aquariums?
About that. Yeah,
there it is. Can you see that?
How you go about this tube thing?
See, check it out. They put us right in the middle. The YouTube booth is right in the middle of the whole convention.
Oh, that's nice. Oh my God!
So how you be a part of that? If you from YouTube, you just meet up there?
Yeah, there's gonna be if you watch Creative Pet Keeping's channel, she's kind of one of the Rob from Flip Aquatics and Kasha from Creative Pet Keeping are two of the main content creators that are like heading up and managing the booth, so to speak, and maintaining it. I think it's pretty much sponsored by Aquashella, the space itself. But yeah, it's open to all fish content creators, to all fish tubers. And there's going to be if you look at her channel, she just made a video and it will explain the different times of the day. There's a couple of dates and times where.
Are you available to write her channel on the chat here?
Yeah, but it's Creative Pet Keeping.
Let me see if I can find it.
Oh, I should not have done that. Anyways, creative pet keeping. But I'm actually going to be taking the lighting that I use behind me on my in my fish room back behind me. All that LED lighting, the up lighting and stuff. I'm going to bring that with me and use that at the fish tube booth just to help spicing it up. We're right in the middle of everything. We should look good. So I'm kind of donating something to the pot to help it to help everything happen. But it's going to be a pretty open thing. I mean, everybody's going to be there at this event, unlike some of the last events over the last couple of years, like the big people, so to speak. Like, I mean, you got like Joey will be there, Rachel, Dustin's got his own booth. You see over here in the corner on the end. He's got his own rack over here by the fish contest. I'm sorry, the shrimp contest. But but everybody's going to be coming through there, you know. There's the idea that I was having, and I've been working with Rob on this, is setting kind of up a stage. Like, I want to use the up lights and stuff around the booth, but have a spot where people can go and interview. Like, we'll have lighting set up, and you can set up your camera and sit down at some cool chairs or something, and kind of have like an interviewing space, so that it looks good for camera and it looks good when people go by and stuff. And then we'll have a TV set up, and people will be able to
60-second interviews in and out.
Right, but people will be able to do, like, we did a live interview at the Aquatic Experience for like 4 hours on Rob's channel.
Wow. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go over there, get a lot of footage, film a lot, try to do some lives also. I'm gonna try to go out there and enjoy it.
Okay. Boom.
Joseph, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Did you hear that? Do you know, it's saltwater, so you may not know, that's why I'm asking. Aaron's Aquarium, did you ever watch his channel?
Yes. I've met him.
So did you know that he got hired? He actually got a job. He was offered a job, he works for, I'm not sure which one it is, but he got hired by a company that manufactures fish food.
Yeah.
So it's entirely possible, you know. They if you're a content creator and you're known, it's entirely possible that someone will pick you up. I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't, you know.
Oh, no, I see it every day, and there's a lot of people that we all know that have brand deals and have sponsorships and affiliations, and you don't even really know about it unless you were to dig deep or ask them personally. But a lot of these companies, just because they don't say, hey, I'm sponsored by this person or I do this or that, doesn't mean that they don't have some affiliation or some kind of a kickback or something that they're doing. It's kind of under the table and just more of a... No, I know, but I mean, it kind of starts. That's kind of where it starts, and then eventually, like he, for a while there, he was trying to work with my aquarium box, and he was going to be like the UK kind of endorser of my aquarium box, and that worked for a while. But what's the name of the company though that he got hired by?
You should ask him. Like, I don't know if I should say, and I might be wrong. So. But yeah, if you're interested in that, I don't see why he wouldn't, you know, tell you directly. Like,
he usually comes to the events though. Like, I've met him, I think, more than once, because he comes to.
He's from the UK.
But he comes to Aquashella and the Aquatic Experience, stuff like that. He comes to the conventions over here because of the companies that he works with and has been sponsored by. And I met him one year when he was still affiliated with my aquarium box, and he was actually there from the UK endorsing my aquarium box.
I'm laughing at
I know he recently. I know that he recently went down to New York, like, but he was saying that he can only attend one show per year, like, so. I don't know. I hope we're thinking about the same person.
No, you're right. Yeah. But that was 2 years ago, so I'm saying he's he's like I said, he's got a new job. Obviously, he's got a new company
Yeah.
he's working.
That's recent.
It happened.
Yeah, it's recent, like a couple of months ago.
I mean, I'm actually getting like stuff that happens here locally for me that has nothing to do with fish stuff. I've got people that have been hiring me to do social media marketing and content creation for their businesses here, just because they've seen me on Facebook and YouTube and they know me personally and they've come to me, and that's basically my full-time job right now is social media marketing and website design now from my from this desk right here. I'm working all day in front of this. If it's not YouTube, I'm working on somebody else's website, but it's a hustle now. Working for yourself's not easy because you have to force yourself to do it. If you don't, nothing gets done. You know, it's kind of easier to go to a job and clock in and just do your 8 hours and go home. But to work from home, you're like, you have to you gotta
be ready to grind.
You gotta put a fire under your own. You know what? Just keep it going. Yeah.
I totally hear you. I'm doing the same thing, actually.
That's why I try to tell you I'll be doing the morning my vision, that morning podcast, that late night podcast. You gotta be on it, y'all. If you ain't on it, like I said, you're gonna be turning off your own flame. But the support and the energy and the love for the game, that's what keep the fire going, y'all. So like I said, you just gotta put in that work, man. It's possible because, like I said, there's millions of people out there that just wanna just. And the funny thing is that there's different type of hours, so you can find different people from all walks of life all over the world. You know what I mean? So it's not like one set time that is best.
Got some rainbow.
You just gotta find that.
So you're gonna stay at what hotel you staying at? Where'd he go? You lose him?
I didn't want to say anything because I don't want to interrupt him.
New York, go. Around.
E, say it again. We can't hear you.
You can hear me?
No, negative.
I can hear him good.
He cut off for me.
What up, boobies? Did you hear me? Did you hear me? Did you hear me?
I hear you.
Yep. No, I can't.
But I got you on the speaker, so I got tired of headphones.
Yeah, you already know, y'all. Shout out to Don the Wormhole. How you doing? Thank you for stopping by. Good morning to you. Ruben said, I live here in Florida, and sometimes in April I see that there's something going on.
Oh, you did?
Yes, man.
Oh, my bad.
Called Reefpalooza. Does anybody know if they just saw or any pressure there? I'm pretty sure you might be able to find.
Oops. I know that Reefpalooza is definitely saltwater, but I'm not sure if they also have fresh.
Dustin usually comes to that, or comes to that. I've never been to it. Dustin usually goes to that, and he does like his booth to kind of like just be a rebel and do freshwater in the middle of a saltwater deal. He's done that a couple of years in a row.
This is funny.
So they do a little bit of freshwater.
Yeah, they'll be his plants. He sells.
That's what
plants.
I was about to say. I'm pretty sure you see a couple of freshwater people.
Pretty much, Dustin just has fish tanks full of plants, and that's what he sells.
Y'all still hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we still hear you.
All right.
You still here?
Can y'all hear me?
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
I can hear you.
Too.
Anytime.
That's my Riri, y'all. That's my Riri,
They're all
y'all.
like, no comments.
They
They're like, this is Sparta? Nah, I don't know.
they may get mad because I call her yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that we Blues have some fresh water. They're not gonna discriminate like that.
Let's see your tanks, Joseph.
Oh.
Not yet. Not yet.
Joseph don't want to get up. He
No,
lazy.
it's okay. I don't want to get up. I don't want to get up. I don't want to
I'm
miss
okay,
the
fine.
that's
rest.
I
fine,
can't
man.
get up.
Well, I'd have to go on my phone. It's just much easier if I just get on my phone and.
No worries. Yeah, no worries, man.
We'll
I thought
take a
you
rain.
were already on there, so
Kumula tada.
In a second here, definitely. I'm not afraid to show them to you. I'm just.
I show my dirty tanks. When I
Oh,
keep
my
them
tanks are always
dirty.
a little. Exactly, my tanks are always a little dirty, right?
My tank, my 2 10-gallon tanks are ridiculous. Pickles like nastiness. There's some nasty fish. I better shut my mouth up. People gonna start realizing my secrets. Uh-oh. Is she playing that game? I think she playing that game right now.
Only my brother Aquaman got a clean tank.
Ew, I can't stand clean tanks. People don't realize the fish are already in dirty water in the ocean and lakes anyway.
There's a lot of like,
Uh-oh. There we go.
He's up. He's on the
I'm
phone.
up.
present him. Can I do it?
No, Imani got to do it. He can get nobody else controls.
it's already done.
Okay.
But it's delayed till it get there.
Oh, I'm all over the place. I got too many audios going on here. Oh. Is there reverb coming back on this?
Negative. You're good.
Oh, okay. Anyways, whatever. We'll start with the tour. We have the angelfish, blackwater biotope. It's just a bunch of. I got some corridor CW109s. Those are wild caught from Peru. In the
Wow, nice.
just a lot of leaf litter, sand and leaf litter, dried botanicals. Just super natural. And just those are our breeding pair of angelfish. They do spawn every once in a while.
Are those on them? On them?
The what? This is
Those
when I
what-
need audio. 1 second. I need audio so that I can hear you better. I need headphones. Let me
Did it
put
went
them in.
dead on you?
It's just easier with headphones. What's up?
I know them. The headphones ain't went dead yet.
I said,
What was the
Round
question?
and round and round we go. I'm getting dizzy. Oh, I'm
species of
seasick.
angels with?
Oh, I'm seasick.
This is a 29-gallon bow-face tank with really big rocks in it. It was a community tank, so there's a beat-up, kind of deformed Harlequin Raspora, but he's lasted a long time. But these are, let me if I can catch some. These are wild-caught Apistogramma rubelliniatus. dwarf cichlids
Wow.
from southern Peru, which I collected myself. That's there's a male there. One of them, the alpha males, but the alpha is right back there. Where is he? He's chilling out back there. I can't get it to focus in on him. But there he is.
Favorite
There he
cichlids.
is. That's my alpha right there. Yeah, showing off. What do you want? He's the tank boss right there. And beautiful too. Beautiful. Anyways, that's one of my oldest tanks. This is actually a Wallstad method tank. This is a dirted planet aquarium. And I've never messed with it. It's a 3-year-old dirted planet aquarium. I've got 3 coconuts in there that act as little, you know, just little caves for the apistos to do their thing, and they definitely use them. But it's all right. I'm battling some algae in here, but that's okay.
It's good to have
Natural.
allergies in there.
Yeah. And I got my little path. You see, I got my little path to the little hut in the back. Anyways. And then this is the rack I did.
Yeah, it's pretty nice scale.
I did this rack. I built this myself. My boss went out of town. One of my plumbing bosses, he went out of town, and I took in. I just went to his house in his front yard and used his tools, and I built this in one day and painted it before the sun went down. Like with his tools while he was out of town, because I didn't have the tools to do it, and I just wanted it made, and I had it drawn up. I knew what I was gonna do. It's just 2x4s and a 1x8 for the panels for the doors, for the hood, the lids, and then these are just cabinet hinges, just cabinet hinges that have a lock. So if you go back far enough, they stay open all by themselves, which is nice. So I don't have to worry about that. You got to get the angle just right. You got to set it up just right, or they will want to fall because they kind of get heavy. I got lucky in the design; it just all worked out. But anyways, so on top, I've got my brackish water aquarium. There's no plants in here or anything because it's you know, it's got a lot of salt in it. And these are like hybrid Indler guppy that are living in the same brackish water. They're living in basically salt water. And then this is just a tank pretty much primarily for my brackish water snowflake eel, which is hiding out, and you see him breathing.
Can I ask you a question? Can guppies give birth to antlers?
What's up?
Can guppies give birth to antlers?
No, but this is a mix. There's I got these like from Imperial Tropical or something like that, and it was just like a mixed bag of guppies, and there was some indlers in there, and I pulled them aside and tried to just breed them out. I'm sure they were all brothers and sisters anyways, but they ended up mixing with a albino kind of tequila sunrise, or the
reason I asked is because I have some guppies that gave birth, right, and I threw them fries in the pond, and then I have a lot of them that grew up that look like that. They have like their tails like that. They got crazy exotic colors on. And they
usually when the indler mixes with the guppy, that's when you see a lot of the long fin stuff going on. That'll come from the guppy strain. When you mix indlers with guppies, you get that those long like sword tails.
Yeah.
But that's just messing around. You know, that's nothing important I'm doing. They're just in here really as dither and something for the eel in case the eel gets hungry and I haven't fed him or her. His name is Elliot. There's his head. Or is he back in there?
Is he a real snowflake?
Yeah,
like a saltwater.
No, there's what they call a snowflake, a freshwater snowflake, but it's not a freshwater. It's a brackish water. So he doesn't want to come out if I fed him.
We have snowflake eels, but they're morays, like in the saltwater.
Well, they actually call the freshwater, they call it a moray as well. There's both. There's a saltwater moray, and that's a much bigger eel. This guy's about 18 inches, and he's just chilling out in there. But I fed him, so he's content. If he right now he'd be all over the tank because but he's full. This is my problem tank. I got a bacteria bloom that I just can't kick. So it's a little cloudy in there, but it's just a shrimp tank. And they would all be up here at the front if I had food, but they're yellow king gong, they're Caradina shrimp.
They look nice, man.
And I actually get in trouble with some of my, like Lucas thinks I'm crazy. He can't believe that it works because this is actually an old, I haven't changed it out. This is an old Wallstad tank as well. It's a dirted tank with painted quartz crystal, you know, fish tank gravel, like garbage, you know, but there's dirt at the bottom. And these are Caradina shrimp. And Lucas is like, what? How is that working? There's thousands of them in there, but I've since made other tanks. I've got other tanks, so I'm not just dealing with that just in case it were to crash, but it works, and it just uses a sponge filter.
Bacterial blooms, like do you run carbon? Like what do you do?
I've tried everything, and nothing has worked at this point. The only thing that's worked is salt and water changes. But I'm about to just scrap it.
You're gonna have to all you gotta do is get some aqua clear, bro. You good.
I don't want to use chemicals really. I'd rather just do it, get the, you know,
it's
cycle back naturally.
It's the one-time thing, and what it does is it puts all the particles together, and it makes the particles able for the fruit to process them. That's what those little chemicals. They make all those little particles and all that little fuzz and all that stuff in the tank. It brings those particles together and it makes it more filterable for the filters. I'm telling you, I always worked. I never had issues with any fish.
I've done UV. I've done UV in there and all kinds of stuff. There's something going on, and it's like I said, it's a dirted tank, and I'm trying to get away from that stuff. So in the end, I'm building up a couple other colonies of that shrimp, and then I'm going to go in there and clean out pretty much every shrimp I can get over some time, and then I'm just going to break that tank down. Just because I'm ready to change it. I want to use like Fluval Stratum and Eco Complete. I want to just change it up and use some better hardscape and because these are my show tanks. So when it comes to breeding things like my shrimp, I don't want to use these tanks for that anymore. These tanks are going to become like, they're going to be my good stuff and not breeding, because now I have racks in the kitchen. But these are the this is Imperial Tetra. These are wild caught too. We caught these when we were in Peru.
They're not black.
Imperial Tetra. It's Nigricinctus.
They look nice, man.
But it's like the Emperor Tetra, except the black line is a little bit more defined in the Imperial Tetra. The Emperor Tetra, the black line, kind of fades out on the bottom, rather than having like a straight line, and they don't have as much red in the tail, in all the tails, in the fins.
Nice.
And the males are the ones with the deeper reds in the fins.
They nice.
You know,
Those are going to be the
Joseph,
males.
We actually have freshwater shrimp here, like in the fresh. We have in the rivers too. Like we actually have freshwater shrimp, like the kind that you guys, the kind that you're showcasing now. Like they're native to here.
Yeah, there's we have shrimp here too, but I've tried to breed them, and I have not been successful so far. Like even getting them to stay alive, it's kind of like people having the problem with the mono shrimp and ghost shrimp and stuff like that. Like we have ghost shrimp here, but they like crazy hard water. Like you might as well keep them in salt water. Like they're happier in that. The TDS in the wild here where I'm at is like 800-900. Just pouring down the streams, just liquid rock, just running through down a creek. So to recreate, if you want them to stay alive from wild caught, you got to recreate that. That's the problem with some of my tanks is I have wild caught fish. What's up?
Sorry, man. Well, I was just going to ask you, where are you in the Caribbean?
The U.S. Virgin Islands.
Okay, okay. Well,
And
nice
these
place.
are local wild guppies. These are the wild ones from here in St. John. This is a
Yeah, we have
paludarium.
killifish here.
Oh yeah? Yeah, there's a couple. But that's a super seasonal killifish,
I
though,
just picked
right?
up some loose.
Yeah, like it dries up, and then when it rains again, see now like we're just going into summer, so it's going to get really hot and dry. Everything dries up, and then around July or August, it starts up again, and then everything like it floods again, and then everything comes back out.
That's sweet. Yeah, there's a couple. I know that there's some killifish in Florida and some areas in the South. That would be cool to just be able to go collect those.
Yeah, I don't really do.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
No, those are. This is my only. This is like my baby tank. Like my. It's just all about the plants in here. Yeah, I've got I think 20.
Like the top of a hill somewhere.
It's like 21 different species of plant in here, and two guppies and Neocaridina red cherry shrimp. They were actually just given to me by a friend in Puerto Rico. He sent them to me, and
in Puerto Rico, that's what's up.
Yeah, he's like he actually has a farm and he grows aquatic plants in Puerto Rico, and he sends me stuff every once. I think Ponce.
Ponce.
Yeah, I travel. I get to travel there with my job now. So I mean, I'm actually working on the website that I'm working on is a Puerto Rican website. I mean, it's in Puerto Rico, anyways.
That's
part of it. That's what I've been working on right now. I just finished San Juan, Puerto Rico, and then now I'm working on each region, and I'm working on Ponce right now.
I'm from Aguadilla, you heard?
What's up?
I'm from Aguadilla.
I have no idea. I don't know yet. I'm learning it. I'm telling you, I'm studying it. I have to.
Watch to Aguadilla, you heard?
You're cutting in and out.
Beautiful place, man.
His volume must be low.
Let me know, man.
That's the that right there I got from Jesse. That's the
got a house over there. Over there, she got my room over there. My aunt's out there, my uncle's out there, got property. Aguadilla, man. Beach, the Hill Rain, Puerto Rico, man, is amazing. That whole
Is it just me or is he cutting in and out?
Yeah, he's cutting in and out. I didn't hear that earlier, but now I'm hearing it. I think the laptop is going dead.
Say again, E.
It's low.
You hear me?
Yeah, now we can hear you.
All that bass, all that bass.
This is good with this game right here, man. That's what I'm about to do, man. When I'm streaming, making sure nobody's on nothing.
I have nothing to do with it. No problem.
And these are some of the best guppies in the world, aka, as you might know from Corey.
How come the backs are like they look like they're hunchback?
Well, that one is. These are all offspring that were sent to me by the company. I mean, they're old too. She's kind of hunchback because she's old, I think, is part of it. They're really old. They're both kind of on their way out.
You said those are the what guppies in the world?
Well, they're Thai. They're actually they're not from Thailand. They were supposed to be. It was a bad deal that I got from a company called Guppy Train, and Corey had gotten some of them as well. But he got lucky and he got actual imports. I got offspring. These are offspring from imports that the guy tried to breed and sell me. And anyways, it just didn't work. They're not healthy because he was using really harsh medications. And he basically made them sterile, and they're just they're F1s, so they're not even the actual imports, which is what I originally paid for. Anyways, I'm not worried about it. I'm gonna get some better guppies from someone else. I'm just letting them live their life out. I don't like. There's no reason. They're pretty fish. There's no reason to kill them. I might take them. I'm thinking about putting them into a tank that I take care of, just to give them a home and a tank that I take care of, but then I can use this tank for something else. I'm thinking about going crazy and just putting a domesticated betta fish in here, because I don't want to put I want this to be my plant tank, and I don't want to put a load on it. I don't really want to have.
Are you running CO2?
No, but I'm about to. I used to run CO2 on this tank, but I'm gonna do a video about it and do the DIY stuff again for now. But I have 2 tanks. The only problem is literally the tanks have to be sent to St. Croix, to another island, to get filled. So it's a real pain. It's almost easier for me to make DIY CO2 because I have small tanks, and it's actually cost more to have the tanks sent to St. Croix on a boat to be filled up and then brought back. And for me to go to the big island to collect them, it's actually more carbon footprint and more money for me to have my tanks filled up because I live on an island than to just make CO2 with citric acid and baking soda.
Right.
Sounds amazing.
And what about your substrate?
This is a Dirted Planet tank as well. This is a Wallstad tank. I'm not doing that stuff anymore.
But do you like back in the day? Like I remember when I was doing freshwater, we used to make our own like substrate. I used to put clay and peat and whatever was necessary to get the right chemistry that for whatever I wanted to keep. So are you guys just using the commercial, because they use ADA now, and I think nobody's doing that.
I just used organic potting soil and the cheap black aquarium gravel that's actually painted quartz, and then once the paint comes off, then this white quartz crystal, which you can see if it would focus.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it wasn't anything special. I was working with what I had at the time and what was available here. And so it's, yeah.
Looks awesome, though.
In the end, these tanks will get redone. It's just like there's no reason to mess with it. It's doing well, and I'm happy, and there's a nice collection of plants in there. It's like it's not everything that I have, but there's a lot of stuff in here that I only have in here, and it's just kind of like my little collection tank of different plants. And there's literally everything. I even have like a little bit of subwasser tang right there. There's some different mosses that are in here in the end, and the grass is starting to move. You can see the grass coming up in here, which are runners from that one. So it's definitely, the grass is spreading. I got the grass from Chris Lukaup when I was at the Aquatic Experience in New Jersey. So this is pretty new, actually. In the front, this dwarf sag has been in here for a while, and you can see it starting to spread. It's just nice when you can actually, especially the grasses, they always take the longest to get situated. But once they're healthy and they're well rooted, they just go like crazy. But it takes months to get them comfortable. Like this grass back here, it melted back. I thought it was dead. I thought I'd never see it again. And then like 3 months later, it just started doing this, and it sends runners all over the place, and I have to trim it back.
I'm doing the same thing.
Be gone.
I'm doing the same thing in my fuge that you're doing, like in your planted tanks with all the macroalgae.
Oh right. See, I would love to do that. One day I'll have salt water when I can.
I have turtle grass. Like I have turtle grass sprouting runners under the substrate. But the problem in saltwater is that, like, when you have to do that. If you want to do that, you have to have a deep sand bed, and then having a deep sand bed requires like a different kind of maintenance. So freshwater is easier for freshwater plants, I find.
Yeah, when my dad does saltwater tanks, he literally just sets the tank with live sand and just does live sand for almost a year, and then he adds rocks. And then he, like, it literally takes him like 2 years to establish a tank from the very ground up. Like, he always cycles the sand first by itself, and then some rocks,
But you have
and
live,
then he adds
but you have
things
live
slowly.
sand there, no?
What's up?
Don't you have live sand? You're on a beach, so you're.
I do. My father lives
You're
in
on an
Arizona.
island, right?
Yeah, but my father does saltwater, not me. He lives in that's totally different. But yeah, no. Yeah, I'm on the beach, but this is all national park anyways. I wouldn't want to take anything and then just have it die.
What are those? What are those? Blue King Kongs?
Blue bolts. Carradina blue bolts.
Oh, I just picked up some Blue King Kongs.
Blue bolts, and they're kind of blue steels. This is more what you would call a blue steel.
The King Kongs that I got, the blue ones, they look similar to those. They look nice.
Well, I think it is kind of related to a King Kong, but it isn't. Not. I don't know that they call it. I don't know what a blue. I don't know a blue King Kong.
That's what they call them.
I'm sure there is one.
They look just like those, though. That's crazy. They look nice. These
are blue bolts or blue steels.
Okay.
When they have a little bit darker, when they have the contrast, like this one here, that's what I would call a blue steel because it's got white. Actually, the one on the right.
Are they
with the white?
Are they breeding easy for you?
What?
Are they breeding easy for you? Okay.
I don't know. Look at that.
That's what I'm saying.
No, they're cockroaches. Yeah, they're cockroaches. If you do it right, like to me, shrimp are just like cockroaches. If you just give them the right environment, they're gonna go like cockroaches in like a nasty apartment. Like it's just nature.
Because yes, some of these people say, "Oh, it's harder to breed."
No, you just got to give them the conditions that they need, which is this is like fluval stratum substrate, Malaysian driftwood in here. You can see that I put a lot of leaf litter in here, and they eat it up. Leaf litter, and I even have some stuff that's floating that hasn't even sunk yet. Some alder cones, and I keep assassin snails in there. And I love Sibwasser tang. That's one of my favorite, and the shrimp love it too. The green plant. But yeah, I got 2 tanks of them now. I have them there, and then so this is I'm about to do another rack, but this is the rack that I have in my kitchen. I got a lot of different stuff on it. I keep my live foods up here. I've got my microworms, microworms, banana worms, and Walter worms, and live baby brine shrimp. And then this is just what I have up here for now. These are my wild guppies. These are local to the Caribbean. These are here on the island. I've actually caught these fish in some of my videos, in one of my videos. But this is just kind of like more of a quarantine tank. I got a moss ledge in there, and I hornwort. I love hornwort. I put it everywhere. And then this is a new shrimp tank that I set up about a month ago, I guess. I haven't even made a video on it. I should have. I just have cuttings from around the fish room in here. But this is a blue bolt tank as well. And I'm starting to coal them out. But I'm trying to go for a deeper blue. This is like my A team. All my best blue bolts make their way into here. But they're all hiding out right now, the adults anyways. These are their offspring. These will get coaled out like those 3 on the rock. Those have too much white for what I'm doing, and they're just residual offspring from shrimp that were already fertilized in the other tank or whatever. So I'm just still kind of cleaning out the old genetics. It'll take a while. Some of the things it takes years. So that's a nice shrimp tank. Just doing its thing. This is a blackwater tank with the killifish.
Oh, nice. What kind of killies?
Gardnerite, bundle of panchax, and that one has something wrong with it. And this tank is actually medicated right now, the whole tank. You see the eye? her eye
He's
is
got
infected.
infection.
Yep, it's
Yeah.
crazy. It's really frustrating. It's not a wild caught. This is a tank raised. The other female is wild. She's
What are
I
you
got
treating
algae
with?
on the. What's up?
What
Right now,
did
it's
you
general
treat with?
cure. It's erythromycin and um, um, what are we trying to say? Erythromycin and then the just general cure
Okay.
and erythromycin. So there's the.
Okay.
I'm trying to think what's in general. I can't. I'm drawing a blank about what's in general cure. But that's just to start that and a little bit of salt. I always do a little bit of salt, marine salt, because the marine salt will help whatever that fungus is. It'll help it curdle up on her eye. Maybe I can actually just heal it. There's a chance of that. I don't know. I'm just.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you'll get it. She looks healthy.
But I think it's even just a wound. I mean, there's 2 pair in here, and that's a wild caught there. These are
Yeah, I wanted
P82s, which is the location where they're found.
to ask you something.
I own golden kiwis before, man. They nice.
What's up?
Golden
I think
kiwis.
he wants. Say again, E. We didn't hear you.
Golden kiwis. Golden kiwis.
Golden Killy?
Yeah.
These are gardener eye, but they're actually what they call it, the blue metallic or whatever.
No,
But they don't. They look different in this tank.
Have you ever owned some golden ones?
No, this is my first killifish. I got these from Dan's Fish.
Oh,
I just really wanted to. This was actually supposed to be for wild betta fish. This tank has been cycled for about 4 months and was ready for wild betta fish, and then I just impulsively got these because he had them left. They were like the last of his breeding stock of this gardener eye. But I got to take care of her. It does. Let me look. Kind of looks better, to be completely honest, but that doesn't mean anything. But it's not as white and fuzzy as it was if I look at it with the naked eye. Anyways, so I have that, and then they have. This is with all the lights on. They're gonna have reflections, but these are the nano blue tetras that we collected in Peru, and you can see all the fry, all the different sizes now. There's
And
fry
that's awesome.
everywhere. Those are all F1s. So, and you see it's just mulm and leaf litter. I don't touch anything. It's a sponge filter, hornwort, and duckweed on top.
Yeah. That's the only plants I use also.
But I feed them live baby brine shrimp and Walter worms, banana worms. So their diet is all live foods, the whole tank. Parents in the fry. But they're doing good. There's all different sizes. Camera can't even show them, like up in here. See the little tiny ones?
Yeah, I see them.
They're crazy. They're everywhere. Everywhere. Look at the little ones back there. But they need to eat too. I need to throw some food in there because those bellies need to get filled up. You can always tell. That's the nice things with the baby brine shrimp is when you feed them that, you can see when they're full. You know, they got a nice little orange belly. It's all protruding, and you know that they're nice. They're nice and fat and happy. And there's that, and then there's this other, it's another Yellow King Kong tank, and this is more of my A team of my Yellow King Kong Caridina. Most of these are females.
That looks similar to what we have down here. Wild ones.
Nice.
What's up, Frank? Up, Curly Bunny, see hanging out. I love that black. Where's the ball? Neon tank is beautiful.
Wow,
It
I don't
doesn't
know what's
want
going
to
on.
focus. Damn.
Yeah, they beautiful, man.
Yeah. I was tempted to compete with those. We'll see what happens. I have until the 18th to do my thing.
How would you fly them out there?
Oh, I take them with me in my carry-on.
They let you?
Yep.
For real?
Yep, I'm bringing fish back in my carry-on. I'm bringing coral. Not for me, for a friend of mine that has a saltwater tank here. He's giving me like $200 to buy frags. And I'm bringing frags back and everything.
So, no problem?
Supposedly not. I'm going to try. I was going to try these, take these that way and see how that works out. But supposedly I shouldn't have a problem bringing frags back and stuff.
That's crazy.
The
live fish? That's crazy.
Joseph.
What's up?
Yeah, the U.S. Virgin Islands as part of the, well, it's, I guess it would be, but I'm Canadian, so I'm not sure. Like, is it part of the U.S. or are you considered international?
No, we're territory of the United States, like Puerto Rico.
Right. So you're not actually, yeah. So you're not actually bringing anything into another country, like.
Right. Technically, there's kind of that loophole. I mean, but to be honest, because the environments are so different, there is stuff. So the USDA does look at stuff, but like I ship U.S. Postal Service. Like I sell shrimp. These shrimp, I have them for sale on Aquabid and on my website.
I know.
And the blue bolts are for sale as well.
I seen somebody one time had to print out something like saying that they could take the fish on the plane or something, some paper. I forgot who it was, but they drank marijuana with them on the plane, and basically they went online, said that they had a fish with them, they printed out that thing, blah blah blah, and then they showed it to the airport people like, look, I got this printed out, and that was proof. And he had basically like a little, I guess, insurance for it.
If you have to deal with CITES, then I think you'll have problems with, depending on what kind of coral that you bring back. So you may have to look that up before you head out there.
Yeah, and that's up to the other person too. That's on them because I'm just basically being a courier for them at that point. I'm just bringing it through. I mean, I'm going to make them do that kind of research. And if there's a problem, it's on them. Kind of, if they really want that coral and stuff, because that's not my thing. I know I can do the plant, and like I can bring plants back and forth. When I go to these things, I always bring plants back. What's wrong with my phone? Yeah, I always bring plants back, but I brought a lot of these plants. All this Anubias and stuff. I got all this for free. Chris Lukup gave it to me out of the tanks from the Dinnerlay booth, and the Subwasser tang, I got that from Lucas Bratz. I bought it, but I got some of his. What's it?
I don't think plants is something structure because I got branch like seed shells from Puerto Rico and stuff like that, pieces of plants and stuff. So.
Well, there is like I said, I have a friend that's there, and he sends me stuff too. Yeah, he'll send me like plants and stuff from Puerto Rico. Everything's kind of gotten quiet with anybody in the hobby here since the hurricanes, though. We're all like. There's a lot of people pulling their stuff back together, especially in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
It's going to take a long time. We're all just rebuilding. Rebuilding for years.
Yeah. Knock on wood, my mom's house and the house over there is solid, man.
They had power? They still have power too still now? Because a lot of places in the mountains don't even have power still.
Now they have power because they right where our property is at, is right across the street from what the Kmart mall over there. So it's right by one of the main highways and all that also.
Who is that? Somebody left?
I'm still here.
He's gone.
He out.
Bolts. These are my favorite shrimp, like, ever. Pretty much.
You got a nice setup. How big are those tanks?
In the kitchen, all of these are 20 gallons. Sorry, 10 gallon. 10 gallons. And then, so I got the 10, I got this rack here, and I keep all my stuff, just stuff. But that's just got what I got this tank, well, the tank at the top, these are quarantine tanks when I need them. And 1, 2, 3, 6, I don't even know. There's a 7th one down there that I still have to deal with. I gotta get some stuff going on that. I don't have anything going on there. And then this is more of a quarantine tank. There's really nothing in there even. It's just a tank. There's some shrimp in there, I think. But that's it. I could put a betta fish in there too, but I'd like to give a betta fish at least 10 gallons. Anyways, and then I used to have
water. Sorry.
No, I was gonna say I used to have grow out. I have these tubs, and I used to have stuff growing out in them. And I'm gonna move things around when things change here in a little bit, but I might actually put another rack right here next to this shelf, or move this shelf out here and put a rack back here in the corner. And then I've got my water and then my filtration, which is, I'm going to add more filters. You can see how that's what the city water comes in like. See the red in that filter?
Is that
1
full
week.
RODI or it's
Yeah.
RO or just?
It's RODI. RODI, but that's the first, that's number 1, that's filter number 1, and that's what it looks like. That's a 5 micron filter, and that's what it looks like. That's 1 week. I just changed that. Not even, I changed that filter like 4 days ago. But I make water like almost 24 hours a day.
Is that your resin?
No, that's just a that's just a sediment, a 5 micron sediment filter. That's a 1 micron sediment filter. The one that's still white, and then they have the RODI up here. And so there's that sediment filter.
That's it.
And then carbon and that. But what I'm gonna do in the end is change it up. And I still have my sediment filters down here, but you can see that I really don't even, this sediment filter isn't really doing much. So I'm going to replace that with carbon. So it'll be 2 carbons and then the DI. And then I actually don't, I'm going to stop using the RO because the RO just is a waste of water. And I can get about 30 parts per million if I just use 5 micron, 1 micron, carbon block, and then DI resin, and just replace the DI resin often, and you can keep the TDS at like 30 ppm, and then there's no reason to waste the water. If I can get 30 parts per million for everything that I've got going on, I'm fine. I don't need to have pure 1 or 2 parts per million water. As long as I know that it's 30 parts per million, and then everything that I add to it, I know my end number and I know what is what, like I definitely like filtering my water, because when you start out with clean water, you know what you're working with. So when you want to buffer it with other things.
For salt water, we need like the ideal is 0, like I can't even get 0 here. Like the best, like, 30. No, like 30 will give me, it's not good. Like maybe, I don't know, maybe 30 is livable, but the higher TDS you have, because TDS is really only dissolved solids. You don't know what the solids are, right? It's just it's all solids. But like, so the higher it is, the more chances of something being really wrong with it. So for saltwater, we go 0 if we can. But in the Philippines, like we cannot even get like 0. You'd have to run your own RODI system.
Yeah.
And then